If you aren't sure if you're ready to retire, I have a way for you to find out. I'm Beverly, and I've created a free trial retirement budget template that you can download. Fill out this budget, and you'll get an idea of how your money and your expectations match up against reality. Consider this a retirement readiness test. This exercise might make you feel more confident, but it could also let you know if you should work another year or plan to start a side hustle after you retire. No email is required. I'm not interested in creating an email list to sell you stuff. This channel is a side hustle, and sending out an email newsletter is just too much work. I'm here to share my personal finance knowledge with you. Budgeting during retirement is not the same as in other stages of your life. So there are a few things I want to point out about this trial budget. Okay, the first category is income, and you'll no longer have a salary. So as you can see, there's a spot there for Social Security. And notice there's an asterisk. So if you are retiring before the age of 67, before full retirement age, you will be subjected to the Social Security earnings limit. And I wanted to make a note of that here so you could just plan for that in your budget. You can't just make an unlimited amount. I've got these Social Security earnings limits for 2026, and you've got the first year monthly limit and the limit for the second year up to your full retirement age year. So if this does not apply to you, you're 67 or even older, you've been waiting for 70, you can just disregard that. Otherwise, just plop in your Social Security amount. And you can get those at my Social Security account. So be sure you check that out. Other sources of income might include pensions, IRA, 401k distributions. If you work for the state, they have special programs. 403b distributions might be a thing for you. And then I put in some slots for part-time jobs and side hustles. So I dropped in a couple of numbers just to give you an idea of how it works. And when you drop in, say, for income, it will get your total income added up for you. I've got slots for savings and retirement accounts. And I really just wanted to keep those top of mind for you because this is where your distributions are going to come from. I've got a traditional savings account. A lot of you still like that. It does have low rates. So I do think you should have an emergency fund, and I recommend a money market account or high yield savings account. HYSA, for larger amounts of money. And you can drop in your 401k number here and any other accounts that you might have. So I just randomly put in some stuff here. All right, fixed expenses. I've got a whole range of things here. Now, if you're under 65, Medicare premium won't apply to you yet. But if you're 65 or older, this will apply. And if you've made a lot of money 2 years prior, you could end up paying an IRMA surcharge. If you did get Medicare, original Medicare, and you probably have a Medicare supplemental plan, a gap plan, and that's in there. So I've got streaming services, trying not to have too many if you are really trying to stretch your budget. Gym, I want you to stay healthy. Lawn service, if for some reason you can't do your own lawn service or you can afford to pay for it, that kind of stuff in there too, and any HOA fees. And notice these highlighted spot here called budgeted splurge. I want you to have some way to treat yourself every single month. Do what you can afford. I put in $50 there, but if you can only do $25 a month, that's great. If you can afford, $300 a month just on something for yourself, do it. It's important to treat yourself well, and you made it to retirement. So yay for that. So it'll add up all of that. I've got variable expenses, and you can just put in your own numbers for medical copays and out-of-pocket expenses, because you might have copays and then you might have some other procedure done where you have to pay, after a certain amount. There might be a cap on things. Prescriptions, you might have Part D, or you might have your plan with Medicare Advantage. Again, if you're younger than 65, you've got another plan and those costs. Dental, out-of-pocket. Just so you know, Medicare does not cover dental, vision, or hearing. So some people have their own policy. I have a policy that comes with my Medicare Advantage plan. And then I just plopped in something for estimated taxes, federal. I just based it on 12%. That may or may not be you. Okay, states vary widely. Some states don't even tax for Social Security. Others do, and they're all different kind of rules. Know how your state operates. And I just really wanted to flag this as something that you need to consider. A lot of people do like to make this a sinking fund where they contribute to it every month. And that's something that my husband and I do, and it works quite well. Debt obligations. If you've got credit card debt, please try to get out of it before you retire, okay, if at all possible. Total expenses, and then it will calculate the cash you have left over. And that will be the amount for travel, wants versus needs, and fun. I just wanted to capture your basic needs with this. Are you going to have more money coming in than you have going out? You can really personalize this and get a good idea of what it's going to be like for you financially when you do retire. I just wanted to give you a bare bones approach so you get an idea of how you're going to do in retirement covering your basic expenses. Now, if you've got a lot of money left over, that's great. But if you don't have a lot left over and you plan to travel quite a bit, then you're going to have to do something different. Okay, you're going to have to maybe work longer or get a side hustle in retirement or change your plans. Maybe you want to stay, within the States instead of spending a month in Europe, if that's what you thought you were going to be able to do. And I want you to be able to do everything, but, we all have to live with the reality. So download this template, plug in your numbers, and let's see where you stand. And if you see anything that I should have added to the template, please let me know in the comments. If there's something that doesn't work as well as you think it should, let me know in the comments, and I'll see what I can do. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.